Can PewDiePie draw? Hey guys, it's the Pink King here. A year ago, you might remember I made a video where I reacted to PewDiePie's video on where he taught himself how to draw. And I asked the question, can he draw? And in the end, I said that he had promised, but since that video, he's uploaded another 2 videos where he's been drawing for an entire year now. And seeing as I too am something of an artist myself...
Harry tells me you're quite the science whiz. You know, I'm something of a scientist myself.
I thought we'd take another look back on PewDiePie and see just how far he has come from where he used to be. And answer the question, how good is PewDiePie actually? Now, for a little refresher, this is what he created when he first started taking this seriously, and despite how amateurish these are, I said there's definitely something here because most novices, when they start drawing, have no idea how to come anywhere close to stuff like this already. And so I see that he had a natural talent for drawing when he first started, all the way back then, but what he lacked was discipline. And then this was his end results of that 30 days, of that first video he did, that we looked at last time. And again, considering he only had roughly 5 hours to work with, and to have these results is pretty incredible, honestly. In fact, this is what I said last time on this.
At the end of the day, can PewDiePie draw? I'm gonna say yes. Yes, PewDiePie can draw. Sure, he's probably not going to end up putting stuff in museums, but as an artist myself, I can say that for him only really having 5 hours to make this happen, I am definitely impressed. For what I can see, he's a quick learner and has a lot of fun making this stuff. He certainly has my seal of approval. And if he wants to keep doing this, I recommend he keeps trying it as a hobby.
Now that we're caught up, let's take a look at some of the work he did 100 days into learning how to draw. Whoa. You know what? I'm glad he started to use color more, because color is a very important part to drawing, as it provides something that you just don't get a lot with line work on its own. And these are some pretty good results. He's definitely learned a lot about blending and what not to do. And I love how he's coloured the top on the second drawing. He really emphasised the wrinkles and the fabric all by just the colours alone. This is really well done, and this takes a lot of skill in order to understand. I will say, however, despite how good these are, because they're really good, I can't help but feel like PewDiePie is holding himself back a little. We saw last time he was anime character driven. He was mainly focusing on that sort of genre and liked to draw those sort of things, but here, I feel like considering it's his 100th day essentially, or 80th day, he's playing it a bit safe by only doing anime girls still, because he's not learning much if he keeps doing the same thing. So I really like how well these things are made, but I just feel like PewDiePie is holding himself a little far back.
Progress from there on. That's wrong. First of all, don't do what I did. I just kept drawing the same things. Anime girl. Too much anime. Just bad. Just bad. I was trying to be technical and like give myself notes so I can improve. I wanted to be more consistent. I think that's why I kept doing this. But if I had to redo it, absolutely not. This is where I should have moved on to something else.
Now, that was some really fair analysis from Felix, I will say. As I said just before, when you draw only one type of thing, you don't learn much, so variety is definitely key if you want to improve as an artist. And again, can we just talk about the quality of some of these drawings? Felix is really surprising me here with what he's making. It's very dynamic, it's detailed, and it looks really solid, honestly. Like, looking at this in comparison from where he started, the improvement is insane. And this is the best advice I give to every artist out there, especially the ones who have competed in my artist tournaments, that no matter where you are in skill, consistency is the key to better art. Like, look at me. This was my skill level a year ago, and this is my skill level now. And I got that improvement by keeping up with consistent drawings, and most of all, experimenting. Seeing what looks good and what doesn't look good, because those mistakes are the things that will make us better as an artist.
I was genuinely panicking. Like, it's been so frustrated this entire month. Not only because I wanted to show for the video, but I felt genuinely in me like I can do more. I know I can do more. I know I can do better. And I really wanted that to show. So I really did push myself a lot towards the end here. And that's when I bought an iPad. Coming in clutch last minute. Super satisfying to draw with a pen on an iPad. But obviously it was way different. So again, it was like a last minute learning curve of me not understanding the program and yada yada yada. So let's go through the last thing I drew, which was on the iPad. So I started off just sketching, and I was still too scared to draw bodies. I drew this, which I thought was going to be amazing, and I ended up really hating it. I think the colors are fun, but I didn't know how to draw hair. I at least tried to draw like a full body, but I was so scared of getting it wrong that I think I just made it look weird. So I practiced drawing hair, but it's just like nothing interesting about it. This is just to try it out. And then I thought, okay, I'm going to really wow you guys. I started the line work. I tried my best to draw the actual hands. This is going to be so good. And this is the end result. And I genuinely hate looking at it. I've looked at it so much, it just pisses me off. Even now, I don't want to... In my head, it was going to be so much more, you know? And then you look at it and you're like, oh, cool. That was it, huh? I desperately tried to draw something else because I don't know, like I felt like I could do more, but I kept drawing and I couldn't. Like it just came out looking weird and unsatisfying. This was supposed to be like the most simplest thing ever, like black high contrast with some color. Still, I didn't like it. And I was getting so close to the deadline. I think I have like 20 days left until this video. I drew a full body with perspective, and I thought it came out pretty good. I was okay with this one.
First off, I just want to say, don't be afraid to make mistakes, Felix. As I said before, mistakes is how we learn and improve, especially as artists. So never be afraid to get it wrong. As Bob Ross would say, it's a happy little accident. And also, for a first attempt at drawing digitally, you did really well here. For me, I really struggled to understand digital art when I first started, and it looked way worse than what you did here. So don't beat yourself up over it. This looks really great, honestly. Your skills have translated the digital work really well, and I'm kind of surprised at how well they've translated here. But finally, let's look at PewDiePie's final drawing on day 365 of his challenge. Wow, I'm legitimately shocked right now. This looks phenomenal! This is so good! The colors are so clean and well handled. The style you have is so well drawn, and the lighting is spectacular. Look at the clothes, look at the hair glowing. Wow, PewDiePie, bravo man, bravo, you really have outdone yourself here. This is really good. Oh my god, this is really good. It's not perfect, of course, like the neck and shoulders look a little wonky, but besides that, this is very impressive. I have to say, especially for someone of your skill caliber who's not been doing this for a while. Damn, PewDiePie, you cooked here, you cooked. The only thing I'd say is just keep going, because the mistakes in this drawing are just really easily fixable by just getting more used to drawing digitally. And when you keep working on it, these goofs are eventually going to start to disappear because you're more experienced. So yeah, just keep drawing digitally and these little goofs will eventually fade away because, wow, you have impressed me so much with this outcome. And with that, peeps, how good is PewDiePie really? Well, he's pretty damn good. PewDiePie managed to single-handedly prove that anyone can be an artist. All it takes is patience and determination. He really has shown a clear understanding to improve and excel. And can I just say, well done, Felix. You made these videos to show everyone that they're capable of being able to do what they thought they couldn't do before, and all it takes is yourself. And for that, I have to commend you, because what you've done is legitimately inspiring, and to any artists out there, You should follow in PewDiePie's steps in these videos. I'll link his videos in the description right now. You guys should go watch them just so you can get some inspiration, because I feel like PewDiePie really has shown a clear and effective way to improve as an artist. And at this point, I wish I could get you in the Artist Tournament Season 2, Felix. To everyone watching, I recommend you go watch Felix's videos. Links, as I said, will be in the description, so go there. Just watch how PewDiePie grows, and hopefully that can inspire you also. But before we go, be sure to subscribe. I want to make more art content for you guys just like this, because there's so much talent out there in the world that deserves to have the spotlight on them. So like the video and subscribe, because doing that allows me to make more of these kind of videos for you. And with that, it's been the Pink King here, and I will see you all next time.